Hello guys, welcome to Life Executed. Today we're doing a little bit different video. I'm on site here at our newest acquisition. This is our single family home actually. We're just about to get it tenanted. We got word last Friday that a tenant brought in the deposit and they're ready to rock and roll. So we've got a lot of things that we've been doing since we closed on this property 2 weeks ago. Pressure washers just left. You can see that AC window unit there in the window. We're about to get rid of that, and the HVAC guys are here putting in the new ductwork and about to fire up this HVAC system. The landscaping guys are coming soon to cut this tall grass, and I think that is the bulk of the work being done today. We've got a little bit of plumbing, a little bit of landscaping, we've got cleaning, we've got HVAC. HVAC is the big thing for today. This is a really, really nice property. I would say lower middle income area. And when we get back to the office, I'll talk to you about some of the details regarding the property. I think it was a good find. You can see here HVAC system being installed. Guys are out here working hard. I think they're actually in the attic right now. This house was built in 1950, so this is the first time it'll ever have any central heating and air. Here's a side view of the house. There's another window unit that's going to be taken out. And the house has a really nice fenced-in yard. There's some fruit trees right here. And there are the neighbors. There's a shed. And here's the carport. So really nice space. All right, let's go inside. Okay, this is the back entrance. That's me. All right. I don't want to disturb the contractors here, but washer and dryer connections. Nice stainless steel appliances. Countertops I thought to change, but in this neighborhood, probably not the best money spent. That's where the money went. New electrical system. Beautiful flooring here. All original to the house, and so is this. I just finished cleaning it up. It was covered with mold and dirt, and now it looks practically brand new. It's an old piano. Through to the formal living room, and that's the front door right behind the ladder. We've got a working fireplace. It's a gas fireplace. You can see they're putting in the ductwork here. Fireplace passes through the half bath.
I thought you were gonna make your ducks up first, girl.
They're working. And then this is our second bedroom. Again, this is going to be moved. Just to get the expanse of the space. There's the other fireplace.
Don't move nothing.
And then we're back to where we started. To the left is hot water heater, fairly new. I think this is 2 years old, and it's a gas water heater. And then here's our bright, cheery bathroom. This is another thing I was thinking about changing, but it's in pristine condition. It's just dated, and we had no problems renting the property with the bathroom like this. So the only thing I changed was the shower head. updated that. And then this really nice area here off the washer and dryer area, which is like a mud room. And then we're back outside. Awesome. Okay, so that's it for the tour. Now we'll head back to the office and we'll talk numbers. Whew, okay, we're back at the office. It's been a long day. A long day. Long day. All right, so numbers on this house. First of all, let me give you some information about the house. The house is an old one. It was built in the 1950s, I believe exactly 1950. It's a 2-bed, 1.5-bath home with 1,440 square feet. I did entertain the idea at first of changing it to a 3-bedroom because of all the extra square footage. But in this particular neighborhood, the payoff for that type of renovation, we weren't going to recapture that. We weren't going to capture that in our rents. We weren't going to capture that in overall appreciation or value of the house. So we decided just to leave it as a 2-bedroom, 1.5-bath home. Really nice house. As you can see in the videos, there's a mudroom off the side of the laundry room, original pine hardwood flooring. There's some things that I would have changed aesthetically, but again, for the market, not really necessary. It's going to come with a a washer and dryer, and appliances for the kitchen, stainless steel, as you can see in the video. So really, really nice house, and all the changes that we're making to it, I think are going to make it even better. And because the house is on 3 lots, it really, when you drive or walk through that neighborhood, it really stands out as the house on the corner, that really big, beautiful house. This is my attempt, and I'll go into this in more detail in another video, to help spruce up and liven up this neighborhood. I have my eye on several other homes on this block and on this street that I hope to acquire within the next couple of years. So fingers crossed, we hope that that's the plan, that plan works out. Numbers. So we put in about $10,000 in this renovation. So it really wasn't a lot to do. Mainly cosmetic things. I'm sorry, not a lot of cosmetic things, mainly mechanical things. We had to upgrade the electric. We had to upgrade or add the HVAC, including all the ductwork. We had to change the old galvanized plumbing to PVC plumbing, and rewire some of the plumbing through in and around the house. Those were the big things. And a lot of times when you're looking at renovations, when you're analyzing your numbers prior to purchasing, when you're in that due diligence process, those are the numbers that really, really make the biggest difference. So all of those things, new service for the electric, plumbing, HVAC, and then just a few little things here and there. We had to add a door to one of the bedrooms. We had to remove the AC units from the windows and then redo those windows, add some light fixtures, about $10,000. The purchase price of the house was $45,000. We really hit gold here on this house. But as a lot of you in real estate know, the appraisals tend to come in at or around the purchase price. Why is that? It is so strange to me. I don't think it's happenstance. Anyway, the appraisal came in at $49,000. So we purchased it for $45,000. Appraisal came in at $49,000. We put $10,000 into it, so we're all in for about $55,000. The house, surprisingly to me, I was running my numbers. Well, not really surprisingly, but serendipitously to me, is $795 on this house. I was running my numbers in this area for $700, $725 in rent. So when my property manager said this house could get $795 and we could still be slightly below market at that price, I was ecstatic. Okay, I always allot 10% of the rent for property management fees, 5% for vacancy,
because the house is in such great condition. The water heater is brand new when we bought the house. The roof is only 2 years old when we bought the house. Um, and there was literally nothing else really to do with this house. I'm putting maintenance at 5%. Usually I will put it at 7 if it's the house is really, we're moving into the house and we're not really doing anything at the time. You could do 7 to 10, but typically in the beginning we're putting all of our repairs up front. We're getting them done and out of the way so we can keep maintenance and repairs a little lower, but you don't want to discount them because guaranteed when tenants move into the place, you will have maintenance and repair issues. So always give yourself about 5 to 7% for that. Capital expenditures, again, all the mechanicals right now are brand spanking new. We have cash reserves available for capital expenditures, so I did not include that in this analysis, okay? So after all is said and done, we're in for about $55,000. And with all those expenses coming out, the tenant pays all their own utilities, of course, on a single family home. That's typically the case. We're cash flowing, I think 320, 340, something like that. It's like the low to mid 300s, but certainly above least, um, my lowest acceptable amount of 300 per door. So that was a home run. And our cash on cash return is at 18%. So this was a solid investment for us. I'm really, really happy with how the house is turning out. I'll be back at the house on Monday, so I'll probably take some more pictures just to make sure that everything is looking good. The tenant is moving in next week, and we should have a beautiful house ready for them. This is what I love about real estate. Not only um, do you have fun with the acquisition and with making the money on the rent and on the equity and on the appreciation and on the taxes and on the depreciation. There's so many benefits to it on the money making side, but on the humanity side, you really get to provide people with quality housing. And if you vet your tenants well, we found out yesterday while we were out there, talked to the property manager, and he said he actually knows the tenants of the house. He used to work with them in some capacity some years ago. So he has a good rapport with them, and hopefully that will lend itself to longer tenants, tenants that are going to stay in the house and take good care of this house. This house is in really, really good condition. And so you're hoping that your tenants get in there and they feel at home. That's what you want. You want to provide your tenants with good quality, clean, affordable housing. And you can do all of that and you can still make really good money in real estate if you buy it right. I think a lot of people would look at the numbers up front and say we didn't hit a home run in terms of buying it right. I tend to lean on the side of you make a deal as opposed to finding a deal. We were able to take an asset that was in really good condition, fix it up, and make it brand new in terms of the mechanical function of the house. And at the end of the day, we're still making money, and I'm happy about that. So a lot of times it's not about hitting it out of the park and fooling yourself into thinking you found this awesome deal because you bought a house for $20,000, you put 10,000, and now you can rent it for $700 a month, and the ARV is $90,000 or something crazy like that. I think a lot of people when they try to find numbers like that, they miss out on a lot of base hit deals, just like this house was for us. And it's all about base hits. It's all about the little deal, bringing a solid return, bringing solid cash flow, and repeating that process over and over and over and over again until one day you look up and you can quit your 9 to 5 and you've achieved financial independence. And that's what this is all about. It's not a sprint, it's certainly a marathon. So I hope you've enjoyed this video today. We did close on the duplex this morning. Yay, I'm so excited, so excited. There's another video that I'll publish about that shortly. We'll do a run through and we'll talk about the numbers. It may take a little bit longer because we have tenants there right now, so we'll have to get the tenants out. I really want you to see the inside of this house so you can see what bad tenants do to good properties. That'll be a really educational video, not only for me, but for you guys that are watching. So stick with me. We've got more great content coming, and I hope you have a wonderful day.